Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. I am Dorcas Yakubuzala, bringing you trending stories that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today. There is light at the end of the tunnel, President Tinubu assures Nigerians. Binance will destroy Nigeria's economy if not stopped, presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga says. Keep your mouth shut. Prevention is better than cure. Minister tells women not to trade words with their husbands to prevent physical abuse. More than 30,000 Palestinians have now been killed in Gaza since 7th October. Now, top on what's trending, President Tinubu has assured Nigerians that the economic situation will improve and pains will give way to prosperity. Tinubu said this during the unveiling of the Expatriate Employment Levy (EEL) in Abuja on Wednesday, February 28. The president said despite the economic challenges Nigerians are experiencing now, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Now, a netizen said, motivation speech is always sweet to give when you are on the enjoying end. A lot of the masses are suffering. Another wrote, you are telling someone that NEPA is dealing with that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Another person said, how many people can be patient before the light reaches the end of the tunnel? Now, the Minister for Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohaneye, has advised women to avoid any form of confrontation with their husbands so not to get beaten by the men. She made the appeal at the Conference of Commissioners of State Ministries of Women Affairs in Nigeria in Abuja on Wednesday, February 28. The minister said avoiding trading words would prevent physical assault that may lead to injury or death. The minister called for the signing of a law that will provide a mobile court to try gender and sexual-based offenses. She promised to lead a protest to the office of the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation to sign the law. Now, someone said, inasmuch as she is older and experienced and might know what she is saying, I still believe that every man should respect women no matter what. Respect is reciprocal. Mind your utterances and actions towards women respectively. Another person said, it's easier said than done. There are men who get infuriated because you're keeping quiet on them and beat you blue-black. Don't get me wrong, silence is golden. But this advice wouldn't work for everyone because we have narcissistic men, so you know who you're dealing with before you take every advice you see. Another person said, silence is golden, they say, but know when to speak up. Now, presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga has said that cryptocurrency trading website Binance will destroy Nigeria's economy if not checked. In an interview with newsmen on Wednesday, February 28, he alleged that Binance is arbitrarily fixing foreign exchange rates. He said, if we don't clamp down on Binance, Binance would destroy the economy of this country. They just fix the rates. We have saboteurs. Look at what Binance is doing to our economy. That is why the government moved against Binance. Some people sit down using the cyberspace to dictate even our exchange rate, hijacking the role of the CBN. They just sit down and fix anything they like. It's a sabotage, and we are trying to prevent that from happening henceforth. Now, a netizen wrote, but people in power buying expensive cars with dollars is not spoiling the economy, right? Another person wrote, trying to solve an issue that is decades old in a position where the problem does not exist. Another person opined, these governments are looking for who to blame. If Binance is the problem, then get to work and do the needful. We are tired of your blame game. Now, the Association of Table Waters Producers, ATWAP, has said that the price of pure water may be sold for 100 naira per one due to the high cost of production materials. The group, which spoke at a press conference in Lagos, said they've been facing so many challenges such as high cost of diesel, lack of power, as well as high cost of production. They also said that the current price of water sales reflects the situation of the country. One of the group's representatives said, pure water is sold for 50 naira now, and it's even going up to 100 naira per one. At our own end, there's nothing we can do. The cost of production is high. Now, someone wrote, how does dollar affect this water for goodness sakes? Another said, Naira is gaining weight and things are still expensive. We really need a price regulations and control authorities. Another person said, I have a fridge. I will boil water and put inside gallon, then put it inside the fridge. If not fake life, what's my concern with pure water? Now, a resident of Goningora in Kaduna State, Kingsley Ndubisi, has lamented the constant attacks by bandits in the area. In a video making rounds on the internet, Ndubisi lamented the rate of insecurity in Goningora. Newsmen earlier reported that residents of Goningora in the troubled Chikun local government area of Kaduna State on Thursday barricaded the Kaduna-Abuja Expressway while protesting the abduction of unspecified number of people in the area. The residents stormed the highway protesting and urging the government to do something over the incessant attacks by bandits in the area. Take a look.
Military base or they legalize gun because we can shoot the gun. They don't have 2 heads. They don't have 3 heads. We are ready for fight. If Kaduna State government cannot protect us, if Nigeria cannot protect us, we can protect ourselves. We are not living here until the governor comes. That is my submission. My name is Kingsley Ndubisi and I'm White Lion. That is my name. I am not scared of anybody. This is our land. Goningora is our area. We are not scared of anybody. We are not scared of anybody. We want them tomorrow. They should come tomorrow. We are waiting for them. This night they can come.
Now someone said, we are really suffering in Kaduna. Another person said, what will you use to protect yourselves? Do you have sophisticated weapons as bandits? Another person wrote, in this country, if they allow guns, it won't be funny. You can overtake someone and he will shoot you. Now let's take a short break, and when we come back, you'll know what to do when a man promises you marriage and fails. Stay tuned. Welcome back, it's Newsfeed. Now, a female lawyer identified as Adaobi Nweke, her mom, her boyfriend, some other family members and their herbalists have been arrested for dealing in illicit substances in Abia State, southeast Nigeria. It was learned that the suspects were arrested during a joint operation conducted by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) and State Homeland Security around 11 p.m. on Wednesday, February 14, 2024 at 23 Orachuku Street, Umuahia, the Abia State capital. A statement signed by Femi Babafemi, NDLEA Director of Media and Advocacy, on Sunday stated that the illicit drug business was passed on to the female lawyer by her late father, Jonathan Nweke. Now, a netizen said, family photo shoot, that man was so happy to be in the shoot. Another said, as your father used the business to raise you as a lawyer, why not quit and change the family name? Another person opined, what's the point of pushing drugs if you are still in poverty? NDLEA, are these people not middlemen? Now, Pastor Deborah Omale has given tips on what you should do when a man promises you marriage and fails. Take a look.
And you see my young daughters, you see how this one, the man will promise and promise. It's against the law. You know, they will not tell us all this. They don't want to know. I just found out recently. You say man cannot promise you marriage and he decides not to marry. Did you know? If you didn't know before, it is against it. You can take that man to court. Some men are saying, Mama, yes, so I go talk. You cannot, but it applies to you too. Because some of you will let the man train you to school. After school, you now say you don't want to do it again. So as you're happy for yourself, just know, say, there's a word I'm looking for, it has not come. Oyo is your name.
Now, a netizen said, I'm not taking anybody to court. If you promise and fail me, I'll move on peacefully, because if we were meant to be, you won't fail me. Simple. Another said, they would have given me maximum life sentences if that's the case. Another person opined, let me find a lawyer I'll use so I can take Ola to court for not fulfilling his promise to marry me. Now, on the foreign scene, the Hamas-run health ministry says more than 30,000 Palestinians have now been killed in Gaza since 7th October. The actual number is likely to be far higher, as the count does not include those who have not reached hospitals. The World Health Organization has noted that when the current breakdown of deaths is compared with previous data recorded by the UN from past conflicts in Gaza, it clearly shows an increasing number of civilians being killed, with a higher proportion of children and women fatalities. Now, someone wrote, this is genocide, not war. Ethnically cleansing, not war. Massacre, not war. Another person said, Israel's real intention is to completely rid Gaza of its occupants. That's why they are refusing the two-state solution. It's a bloody massacre going. Another person opined, Collective punishment is inherently unethical and immoral. Thousands of innocents have been heartlessly bombed and hundreds of thousands forced from their homes in Gaza. People are starving. Nothing whatsoever could justify such cruelty and barbarism against innocent civilians. And now in sports, former Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba has reportedly been handed a 4-year ban from football after failing a drug test last August. The 30-year-old tested positive for drugs after his first game of the season against Udinese and was given a hefty punishment by an anti-doping prosecutor's office in Italy on Thursday, as reported by LA Repubblica. Pogba's lawyers had rejected a plea deal and hoped to get their client a lighter sentence after claiming that he had accidentally ingested the substance that caused the positive test. However, the prosecution did not believe Pogba's defense, and he has now been given a ban that could potentially end his career. Pogba will turn 31 next month, meaning he will not be able to return to the pitch until he's almost 35. Now, a netizen said, "This guy's problem started when his elder brother betrayed him. I don't think he will ever forgive him for bringing his leg out." Another said, "This is really difficult. I can't imagine being banned from releasing music for 4 years. What will I tell my fans worldwide?" Another person opined, "May our bodily desires not cut short our destiny. Mercy, O Lord." Now onto a typical example of men will follow you blindly. Take a look.
The message now. Are you not reading the post? This guy will go far.
Yes, sir.
Doing very well.
And that's all we have for you today on Newsfeed. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Until next time, goodbye.